Hey, everybody, welcome back to our warped world. It's Andrea and my wonderful, talented, the creative genius of our warped world.
The quicker that everybody
How
will
much did you get for that?
Oh, too much. Mark Tarbori.
Hell yeah, how's everybody doing, guys? Hi, hello. Yeah, it's a good to see you today.
We also have our two amazing original hosts that graced us with their presence, Jim and Kayla.
Hey, everybody. Kayla's still quiet.
Yeah, they got it.
And then we have our awesome guest today. She is one of my besties. Her name is Shawnette. Yay!
Shawnette, yay!
So, as you listen to this podcast, you'll realize that my voice greeted you before Mark's. So we've decided that I'm going to run this show. So give us some feedback if you like how I do it or if you like how he does it. But nobody likes it how he does it.
I get booed all the time.
It only lasts 3 seconds. Nobody likes how he does it.
I watered creatively, so it's great. I'm happy. So.
I am so amazed to hear that you're taking a back seat.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I am so proud of
she's
you.
Family
I'm so proud of you, Mark.
She's family.
Claps for you.
It is. So, yeah, okay.
Someday we're going to lose that button.
Yeah,
Oh, someday.
It's never.
One day the egos will be
No,
gone.
the egos.
Will make a
Just
return.
like my egos.
Mark's doesn't have an ego. He is an ego. He kind of...
He's a walking ego.
Yeah.
Is that good or bad? I don't know.
He's a
How
walking-
you're supposed to take that.
I don't know. I was told they like the banter, so I'm taking the first shot.
Okay. All right.
Oh, good job, Jim.
Yeah. See, okay, that's good.
I love PJ. So glad he's here.
Yeah, of course. He always forgets. PJ's a good dude. He takes everybody's side. He's like Switzerland. He never really commits. He just freaking, yeah, okay, sure, yeah, okay.
Oh, he's on a side now.
Oh, well, you know, he's definitely on a side. Just look at the pictures and everything else, but it's cute, I guess.
And he's on our quarterback side.
Yes, on our. We're not good. Football's over.
Wait.
I'm not, you know.
What? Really? PJ, don't say it isn't so.
I know. I was like,
You're not on the bandwagon with everybody else that we finally just need to get rid of the toddler and let him go move on to preschool.
He's not
or-
there.
challenged me. Name 10 quarterbacks that do better than him, and I'll give you till our first tailgate next season. I was like, I can give them to you right now.
Yeah, the entire NFL roster minus the
I
Cardinals.
believe my-
and maybe that Caleb.
I believe my line was I'd rather get Bill Murray because at least he can act like a better quarterback.
Thank you. Wah, wah.
Exactly what you're saying. Yeah. It's just not going to work. So I don't know. That's it. So what are we doing? Our what's going on? Is that
Yeah, we're going to do what's going on. So we'll start with... No, just kidding. We're going to start with Jim.
I got nothing going on. I'm working and living the life.
You got
and
a job. It's good.
Where are you working, Jim?
I don't want to even
No,
talk
let her
about
bring
it on
it up.
the show.
It's too new.
Yes,
It's
too new to
Okay, so we're
That
not
was... That's...
yeah. That's all right.
I think it was me. I just moved mine.
Okay. Yeah, no, I don't want to talk about that on the air yet. We'll
Well, it
wait
looks
to
like
see
you
how
got a
permanent
nice
it-
haircut going on.
Yeah, well, a couple weeks ago. But
Oh, that's pretty
I
new.
drive with the windows down, so that's why I'm wearing a hat.
Looks good.
Well, he's going bald too.
Yeah,
It's beautiful.
It is.
I'll never be as bald as Mark.
I flipped off my boss the other day because she was talking shit about. She's 29. She's hot, by the way. We all know that. And
We
freaking-
all know
we
it.
do. I mean, again, I showed you pictures. But anyways.
did not know that, but
Oh,
now I
yeah,
do.
Shantae's pretty. So, anyways, she was talking something about it, and I go, hello, and she's like, are you flipping me off? I'm like, yes, I'm flipping you off.
What? She was talking about bald guys?
Yeah,
That's sad.
apparently she doesn't like
So
him.
what did HR say to that?
I don't. Yeah, I'm the last guy. I want to be HR over there because I want to take care of. Like 2 people would walk in and be like, "The fuck's what's going on?"
Yeah, could you
so what are you
imagine
mad
Mark
about?
as an HR?
I'd be like, figure this shit out. Get out. Get
No,
out.
that wouldn't work. I interviewed at that place, and I could not imagine Mark being HR there.
He's like, you're interrupting my Candy Crush score, so
Figure this out.
This is my advice. Just grab those bootstraps and move on. Like, let
Put
it go.
on your big girl panties.
Yes.
Mate, he's showing he likes you. It's like throwing a rock
Yeah.
when
I
you're
mean,
a kid. Remember, you liked a girl, you threw
You
a
know
rock
what?
at
So
her.
you were peeing and he creeped over the side.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be worse. You could have been pooping.
There was a couple cameras, a couple wrong places.
It's fine.
It was good, I guess. Just working. Work's been stressful since the new year started because everyone's budgets are back, so everyone wants their door fixed right away. So it's just been dealing with that and then all that other shit there.
You had a birthday recently.
Kind of.
How was it?
Kind of. It was good. We went and there is a zero gravity pedicures salon place here in the valley. Well, they're over on
What's
the
a
east
zero?
side. So it's one of the, the zero gravity chairs. So it's one of those. They recline you back and then they put a heated pad on your stomach and do your do a facial and then they rub your legs and stuff. It's majestic because they put headphones on you too like this. And they have whatever music playing. You come out of it a whole different person. Jamie thought I was dramatic, and then we both were standing in the lobby hold on, we have to figure out where the fuck we are.
And they do your toes?
And facials?
You can add on the facial, but it's the
You
feet.
see PJ's wallet opening up right now.
It just sucks because that salon's only open until 5.
How much are the facials?
How much is all that?
I think because we do the feet and the facial, it's $100 and something.
Holy.
Yeah, it's a lot, but it's so.
I see PJ's wallet closing right now.
I think that's worth it for a facial.
Sounds like overtime.
Oh my gosh.
But we just did that, and then we went out to Weekapaw and whatever. We just literally sat in the hotel room and watched TV together.
Oh, that's good.
To hang out and do whatever.
I love
How's
that.
Farquhar?
Oh,
Okay, just
Okay.
checking. All right.
not my problem. So,
And hopefully they're not listening, but in case you are, just remember that was Mark and Kayla, not either one of
She was
us.
going to start one 3 weeks ago.
start what?
Podcast. She was all promoting it all over the place.
I have no idea. She got rid of social media,
Oh,
so
God.
I don't get to see anything that she does. We talk every now and then, but
She's off the grid.
she's doing what she wants. Bless her heart. Bless her heart. She's doing what she does.
Bless your
Surviving
heart.
somehow.
Bless your heart.
Bless your heart.
Speaking of blessing hearts, Shawnette, how was your? What's up new? What's cracking? Tell us a little bit about
tell
yourself.
us all about Shawnette.
Shawnette's a bad bitch, guys. I met Shawnette working with her at Keep It Cut, and we met each other and we're like, shit, we're either going to really like each other or shit's going to get real bad real quick because we literally work every shift together except for Saturdays. But yeah, no, she is my work bestie, my life bestie. I'm her work mistress. She's good. She's a badass barber,
Nice.
and she's just all around.
And don't think that me calling her my mistress is a downplay because I already had a work wife and she's a proper little Mormon girl. And so Andy had to be my work mistress because mistresses have more fun.
And don't you have the good guy on one side?
Yeah,
and
the
that would
angel,
be the
the devil.
Mormon, and then what was it
Yeah.
with Porky's? Fuck her brains out.
Yes.
Right there.
Was that Porky's?
I don't remember. It was one little guy.
Yeah, it was.
It was
Porky's, I think.
Porky's.
It was Porky's.
It was
so.
Porky's.
Screw that. Fuck her
But-
brains out.
I am going to hell because I did teach the Mormon girl how to play blackjack at our Christmas party. So
Did you win any money off her, I hope?
no, I was teaching her how, and she was being frugal even with the free chips that she had. So
Oh, sorry.
it's a
That was
lost cause.
that was Animal.
I guess there's probably nothing worse than a cheap ass Mormon. I mean,
Right, right.
I don't know. Okay.
That was Animal House. Sorry.
Oh, Animal House. You are right.
Sorry.
Thank you, Jim. No, you are correct. You're always on here for the correct, the perfect.
I'm a wealth of useless information.
It is.
Well, that's the best.
So, as a bar, what kind of you got weird stories that you guys can tell us?
That's going to be today's topic.
All
Customer
right.
service.
Yeah, there's,
Yay. All right, Mark, how's your week? What's new? What's happening?
dude, life is good. I'm umpiring now.
I love it.
I decided I wanted to go out and I'm umpiring. So I'm umpiring all these guys that think they're, God's gift to softball. And, sometimes I don't even know, when I'm, you just have to be decisive. It doesn't matter if you're making the call right or wrong. So it'll get close. I don't even know what's going to come out of my mouth. And I'll just go, safe. and they'll be like, no. And I'm like, safe. And I don't even know that I'm.
You just have to stand firm with whatever it is.
You have one guy trying to do all this, and they're all 25-year-old who think they're God's gift to softball, and but it's fun. I have a good time. But there's these guys that they're awful. There's this church
Oh,
playing.
no.
And God bless. They're so nice. They bring their fans, and the girls know me. They're like, "Hi, I'm Mark. Hi," and I'm like, "Hi, ladies. How you doing?" So I up their game. But last week they lost 36-4. I was like, it was so bad. And then so I thought they were going to get better this week. I was like, okay, they're going to get better. They're on my field again. I'm like, hey guys, and they're like, hey. And so.
Less chipper this time.
Well,
Yeah.
no, they were still having fun. They're great fans and stuff. 15 people that's a big deal at a slow pitch softball game. So, anyways, they show up and all of a sudden they're winning 4-2, and I'm like, oh my God, okay, maybe I underestimated this team. Oh no, the next
No.
it ended up
Where's their
being
magic number?
26-8, and I was like, oh my God. I mean, and it was just awful. And I mean, God bless them. I mean,
Bless their heart.
They're having a good time. They're having fun.
Bless their
But
heart.
it's something to do now. I'm having a good time doing it. So, but hell, I'm probably gonna have more umpiring stories one of these days. They're not really exciting, but they are.
But they're there.
They are there. If we ever needed to fill time. I
Yeah,
can tell you.
it's a time filler.
Yeah, I mean, all of us blind people calling balls and strikes. That's
Just make a blind joke?
yes. Ha! To the one-eyed guy. See? Jim could be a great umpire. Jim could be a
Yeah,
great
I'd be a lousy umpire.
Jim's like, with my good eye, that looks safe.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure. You're safe. Whatever.
You know what? It
No.
would be funny if he actually was at home plate and he took his eye and fucking was like, safe!
I'd pull that shit on some asshole.
Yeah.
That would be hilarious,
Catch this.
man. You are out! I said out!
Hey, look me in my eye. No, this one.
Yes.
Some manager coming up, are you blind? Yeah.
That would be great. You'd be on ESPN. You'd make the top 10. Watch this guy. He loses his eye.
Quick story. I had gotten some pizza sauce on this was at work when I was working in pizza. I got some pizza sauce on my glasses, and I didn't see it, so I just walked around with it. And the guy's like, "How blind can you be to not see that?" I'm like, he's like, "Oh shit."
I like the sound effect.
I me too.
Yeah, we have always made fun of Jim's eye. It's
We
fun.
love it. We love it.
That's what we love about Jim. He's never gotten mad about it.
No,
That's what
the eye
PJ
thing.
loves about Jim. It's connection.
Hey, you know what? It wasn't going there. No. Oh, God, please don't look at each other and say, I love you, Schmoopy. It's just bad.
We do whatever we
Why
want.
now?
Yeah, I
Let
know.
them. God, you're such.
I know.
You're such
love.
a
It's such an
killjoy.
awful thing. I mean, have you been married?
Yes.
How many times?
Once.
You're nothing. Come on, ever do once.
Okay.
You're a rookie.
What else have you been up to?
Nothing. That has been it. So life has been fun, and I'm not complaining. We bought. Okay. Oh well, I guess I'd be. We have.
Yeah, I think that would be the time to talk about.
Yes.
We are almost done. We have all the furniture in and good stuff. We moved into Soggy Doggy Studios, which is really just my front room, guys.
No, it's remodeling of the Great Studio T.
It is. We're moving off the north lawn.
Thanks for putting the gas station halfway down the driveway.
It's pretty good.
I figured out that's why half our guests didn't show up because they ran out of gas coming up to Mark's driveway.
It's a long way. So, but there people are cool. So we're about halfway done. So we're going to be going live against some people's wishes, but we're going to go live and we're going to get our webcam and we're going to get our neon signs and I'm going to go broke. And I don't care.
It's okay. Your
And
wife makes
all
money.
four of you will be able to see what they look like.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, man.
I'm okay. I know that will be different.
Oh,
but
man.
I'll have the bitches all over.
Yeah, see now,
Yeah,
now you're gonna have to have hair.
all over.
Now you're gonna have to have hair and makeup here every week. And,
Holly's going to have to watch out because I'm going to be a star. I'm going to be
What?
an international star.
oh well, yeah, I guess you are hair and makeup.
I
I'm
am
sorry,
hair
I
and
apologize.
makeup. He's like, yeah, you're definitely going to need hair and makeup, girl.
Oh, you're gonna need to get a buffer from Mark's head.
You're
and
looking
shit.
a little-
Oh, I know. What am I going to do? That's exactly what's going to happen.
Oh.
That's
It's called
gonna
a
be
hat.
rough.
It's called a
called a-
baseball hat.
Yeah, and so what are we going to do? Some people don't want to be on. I don't know if everyone's going to want to be on
Well,
camera.
then they're not going to be our guests.
They
huh?
probably will not be on our show.
Pixelate.
Very nice. Okay, I wanna-
Pixelate or shadow them.
Hey, I like that.
Yeah, you're not.
If you don't
We
wanna be on
tell
camera,
you. You don't tell us.
We have a line of guests that want to.
There's like a waiting
Where?
list.
Well, you know what?
Well,
you know,
it's in here, Kayla.
it-
I'm pointing to my
We
head.
have the process of a list starting.
Yeah, it's fine. There's a
Oh,
waiting
the
list.
concept of a list.
The concept
I think
of a
I
list.
think I've heard that phrase before.
a concept
We have
of a
different
list.
concepts.
It's like the concept of our social marketing. It's fine.
It is. It's fine.
It's fine.
We need more videos. You need to take videos tonight, so that's how
All
it's
right.
got to work. So
Awesome. Well, my week's been pretty good. Not that anyone asked. But
How's your week?
but my week has been really good.
Edit here.
Yeah, no.
Hey, how was your week?
It's been really good. I told my roommates.
You won a fucking TV.
I won a fucking
at the work
TV.
party.
Thank you.
How big is that TV?
It's 75-inch QLED Samsung,
Ooh,
and it's.
that's what we got. Good job.
Thank you. I got the grand prize. I literally felt like I was on The Price is Right.
I can show you the video.
Come on
There's a
down.
video.
I can show you half of the video
We'll
because
post you the video. Yeah, it's pretty good. And then it couldn't fit in PJ's Durango because we had to bring Shawnette home.
In Durango.
And I tried to convince PJ to make her get an Uber, but he's a good guy and wouldn't let me. So
and I tried to convince him we can do it like Christmas
Yeah, just tie it.
vacation and
Just tie it to.
I got
But
arm
I wouldn't
strength.
let them.
Just-
I got arm strength. I could
Just,
have held it.
just tie her to the roof.
Yeah.
I
Just
said.
tie her to the roof.
yeah.
Yeah, not the TV. You.
Yeah,
I said that too.
but it was pretty cool. That was the grand prize. And yeah, and it's at Poncho's house because, we're like moving in
That's
together.
at 555 Main Street. Oh, yeah. I mean, you got to say some news. I mean, might as well.
Oh, yeah, we're moving in together in May.
Oh,
Dun dun dun.
I hit the wrong button. Sorry. I hit the wrong. Yeah. Sorry, I just hit the wrong button.
Want to borrow my label maker yet?
That's great. I did it on purpose.
I know you did.
All right, guys. Well, we're going to take a quick break, fill our drinks, smoke the smoke, do what we need to do, and we'll come back and we'll talk some customer service.
Do 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 do
Copyright.
do. No, I'm putting in bumper music because Mark doesn't when he
Bumper
edits.
music.
Do do do
Bumper
do do do
music
do.
this.
I thought you were going to play music.
Do
Oh, my
do
God.
do do.
I thought he was going to play. He normally plays the music, but whatever.
Oh, anyway.
All right.
How long has she been on this show now? I don't. Okay, go ahead.
All right. So our next topic that we're going to talk about, something we all can relate to, is customer service, right? I'm sure everybody here has worked a customer service job.
It's great.
Yeah.
I mean, it's great.
I left after 40 years.
Yeah, it's great, but it's also not great. So I've been a barber / hairstylist for 11 years. Shawnette has been, how long, Shawnee?
32.
32 years. Mark's had a DJ company, been a DJ for
Shit, 94?
30
years.
30 years.
94.
94 years.
Yeah, you're right.
Started
Wow.
DJing in 94.
Jim, you ran pizza places.
Yeah, I was 100 years in restaurant and other customer service. Ugh.
The airport for me when I worked at the airport, that's customer service. That sucks.
So I feel like in today's world, customer service, Kayla.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's where she works right now.
Pretty much, kind of. I'm just rude to them all the time. 'Cause I can't
You
be.
see, Kayla hasn't changed much.
Yeah, Kayla's still the
I get
same.
to be extra sassy
Gosh,
with
we
these people,
love
though.
your uplifting stories and everything that you talk about. So.
I mean, when I worked at like Discover Card and shit, I had to actually be professional. But like this place, obviously, I still am nice. But once they
with
get
your
feisty
sparkling
with me, of
personality, how can you not?
course, I just make it sarcastic and just turn it around.
You can
on
say
them.
anything with a smile. Like, you're a dick.
Ah, fuck
Yeah.
you.
Fuck you, Mark.
Yeah, fuck you, bud.
Fuck you.
Hey, doesn't that sound so
It
good?
sounds so better when you have a smile on your
Yes,
face.
fuck
people
you.
can hear
You
your
really
smile.
are a piece of
Hey,
shit.
Merry fuck you. Fuck you. It's Merry fuck you day.
You're a fucking dirtbag.
That was part of training at one of those 5 things, Domino's. You can hear your smile, so always
Yes.
smile when
Yes.
you're talking.
God, what?
You have to smile over the phone because they can tell whatever.
lips
So
are
I just
cracked.
purposely don't smile.
It's like,
Like, what do you fucking
I'm
want?
frowning.
No.
Unfortunately-
You have $8? No, you can't get a pizza from us. Okay. No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, back. So customer service.
Yeah, so customer service. We all worked it. Goods, bads, anything in between. But I just feel like it's gone downhill a little bit as somebody that does customer service for a living. When you go in other places, I feel like it's a lost art. And then they're like, oh, by the way, I know I make $15 an hour, but in my service, suck dick. But do you want a tip or no?
They just turn around.
Yeah, and they don't even say anything. And they just like show you a screen. I'm like, you literally did what?
Yeah, it's a little weird now.
Well, I think it's generational.
Very.
I think because if you think back to the 50s when, you pulled into the gas station, Skippy came out wearing his hat and his tie. Can I wash your windows, check your oil, blah, 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 all for the same price that a self-service would pay. As generations grew on, now we're in this, what are we in now? Gen Z, Gen A, Gen
No,
this
we're
is
Bravo or
We're
something.
at Gen Y.
No, we're past that.
Is it Bravo?
They moved on to the next one.
There
But
was-
anyway.
I
Oh,
think
is it zero? It's starting at
Yeah,
zero.
so they did Alpha already, and now
It's
they're into
Bravo.
Bravo.
Oh, okay. So Gen Bravo, whatever. It's that I think generationally people have become less nice
Oh, I
in
think
general versus, customer service, no matter how much they're trained, they just don't care.
Well, nobody goes out.
I also feel like with the pandemic and everything, everyone being locked in their house, they became delusional. So they don't understand human skill or interaction anymore.
Agree.
That
Yeah,
when they
definitely.
interact
Agree.
with humans, they think that they're being whatever, but they're just kind of socially awkward. But I think a lot of more people are, that's not even a correct phrase, a lot of more people are just freaking douchebags because like they don't know how to interact with people.
But also they take that as their excuse not to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I just
I-
feel like kids don't have any social skills.
Well, and that's the part of it too. iPad kids are becoming more relevant by the second because parents don't want to parent them; they want the iPad to do it.
Oh man,
Well, there's going to be no schools left. In 30 years, it's going to be AI is going to be teaching
it's so weird.
what they're going to
Yeah,
be doing.
they're
There
gonna
won't be any
teach kids from
teachers
home.
yet.
I
They
believe
will
that.
just phase out teachers altogether, and it'll just be AI teaching a kid.
I had we were
here?
talking about it.
Oh my God! What the hell was that?
Oh, okay.
I thought it came from the kitchen. I'm like, are we somebody else here? For God's sake!
We were talking about it in the office, one of my techs and I, that his son was like sent to the principal's office because he got in a fight with his teacher about how many Great Lakes there are. The teacher was taught that there's only 4 and there's 5. And she's like, no, I'm very adamant that I was only taught that there's 4. So it's like, cool, who's teaching who what?
I
and
wonder which
where?
Great Lake lost its greatness.
I don't.
Not
he tried
so
to
Great
list
Lake.
them all and I stopped
Oh, yeah.
It's
listening.
not so Great Lake.
Ontario, Superior, Huron, and Erie,
And the other one.
and the other one.
That's
and
what
the
they-
big guy,
The big one.
you know that
Oh,
guy,
the big one.
the redheaded
I don't even
stepchild.
remember the fifth
Crap,
one.
where's my phone?
It's
All
not
right.
Michigan?
Keep
If
talking.
we only
Not
had-
Michigan?
If we only had something that
I
can
was gonna
think
say,
of.
isn't it Michigan?
Maybe you're right.
I thought it was Michigan.
Lake Erie.
You already said Erie.
He said it.
Whatever.
But anyway, yeah, so it's one of those, like, who's teaching who and who's getting taught correctly and all that kind of stuff. But, I mean, I just saw a TikTok about it, too, the same conversation that, people are just genuinely mean to customer service people, like food industry.
But
and
at
all
the
that
same
kind of
time, I have to work for. Is it?
Yes, Michigan is correct.
Shawnee.
Yes.
stuff. I actually
Hey,
listened.
all right.
And I know nothing. I learned nothing in school, but I knew that.
Great, Lake Michigan. Okay.
But when I was 14 working at McDonald's, I didn't have a little computer to flip around, and I didn't have a little tip cup. I had to burn my arms doing fries
For
and
$4 an hour.
Yeah.
yeah. And yeah, so I feel like if I go and place an order, I'm not tipping you because that's your job.
Yeah.
Because I have to work extra for a tip.
Yeah, tipping
And-
tipping on carryout orders. I don't know who came up with that, but
I
that's
don't
bullshit.
either, but that's what it's come to, and then we get shafted now because everybody feels like they don't need a tip because they're not tipping the original people because everyone else wants a tip.
We even like back in pizza when they came up with the delivery fee, which was just
And
a
everybody
just a way
thought
for the
that it
pizza
was your
places to
tip.
pay for their blanket insurance
Or
Yeah.
the gas, or a little
customer-
bit kickback on your gas, and
Custom-
everyone
yeah,
thought it
customers
was your
wouldn't tip anymore because they got to pay a delivery fee, and they
Yeah.
thought
You
we
guys
got paid
take
out of that.
your
Exactly.
pizza from a little robot dude.
No.
No,
I've seen the video of it. I haven't experienced it yet.
Like the DoorDash thing.
yeah, it's like a
a
little
little
robot
Waymo
guy.
car.
It's a little Waymo, it's a little car, drives up to your house and
I
drops
don't
your pizza
know.
off.
I mean, I wouldn't care either way.
I would rather probably because then I know it didn't fuck with anything on the pizza,
Yeah.
I would
I can
rather.
agree with that.
and then yeah, I don't have to tip a
person.
robot. So
Either way, I mean,
There'll be a robot fee.
yeah, I mean, if it got here quicker.
Come on, there's got to be a robot fee.
So, in what areas we talked about tipping carryout orders and things like that. And for me, if you don't bust my table, pour me a drink, or anything like that. You
Just
don't
stay
get tipped.
attentive. That's all I
Right.
want is to stay attentive.
Well, my
Yes.
point is other things besides servers, and obviously as hairstylists, you want to be tipped. What other places do you think are asking for tips that probably shouldn't be?
Fast food,
Fast food's a big one. When
Starbucks.
when someone just scoops my ice cream, why
My
do I have
hooker.
to?
Yeah.
I pay her in advance. Okay, and she's asking for more now.
I don't know.
I mean, but she's providing a
I
service,
know.
so
I
maybe
know.
you
I
should.
got to renegotiate.
Yeah,
it.
I mean, if she does her job, that's all she gets
I
paid
just-
for. If she does it with a smile,
Sometimes she doesn't.
I'm
I
just
think
saying.
I overpay. I
I'm
don't
just saying,
know.
like, if you work somewhere like Cane's, I shouldn't have to tip you because you make minimum wage. I as a
don't make
hairstylist,
minimum
I do
wage.
not make minimum wage.
Yeah.
Like
Because I'm a tipped employee. But then I turn around and everything that's swiped, the government gets to tax me on. So how am I winning?
yeah, and
Well,
they tax you more on your
luckily,
tips.
our new administration is doing away with taxing on tips.
I know, but that's not going to happen overnight.
But I'm just what we're saying is like
It'll happen quick
we get paid less than because we have to give you a service to prove worthy of being tipped. Also having to have an education to do what we're doing. Like we're licensed professionals.
Yeah. Well, and that's where you should not, being the fact that you have to have a license alone says you should be paid over minimum wage.
Exactly.
You
But-
had to invest in education. You had to pass a test provided by the state. This isn't just you got to learn how to cut hair. This is a state sponsored test. You should be making more than minimum wage.
Yes.
In my opinion.
But because we make tips, we're not.
I don't.
But we have to make tips to make up for it. If I got paid or made the money that I should make as a hairstylist, I wouldn't need a tip. It's like you don't tip nurses, you don't tip doctors. They just
right.
get paid.
Others who paid for their education had
Yes.
to take
Yes.
a test and
Yes.
stuff like that.
Yes.
I think hairstylists should make more.
And it's like there's just a lot to it, and nobody's head's the same, and there is like an art, and I don't think people get that. Oh, I get what you're saying, you freaking perv.
Yeah, that's only because you don't have any hair, Mark.
You haven't gone through the
I
struggle.
haven't. I cut my own. It's great. I nick myself every now and then.
So yeah.
Do you tip yourself?
Yeah, I was just
do.
going
I
to say,
tip
do you
myself.
tip yourself?
I do. I get.
I wanna
So
know-
again, my question though is other professions that get tips that you don't think should.
like anything that you make minimum wage at, I don't think that you should be tipped.
Okay.
Why am
All
I
right.
like you're getting paid the minimum that keeps going up, but like you get paid the minimum and that's supposed to be like a livable wage. Why should I have to tip you? Like
And
you're-
why can't I, who have a license, make a minimum wage?
But I make less than you, so I'm trying to prove myself by earning this extra money. I'm being told on paper that I'm not even worth a livable wage, and then
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but
No.
the kid at Cane's who just flips the screen around,
Yeah.
he gets a tip because he
Well-
flipped the screen around and took your order. Well, that's what he was hired
You
for.
took my order, I handed you money, and now you want me to give you a tip. I haven't
Exactly.
even received my food yet. How do I know
Exactly.
you're not going to fuck it up?
See, I'm so devil's advocate on this because when I worked at Domino's, you could put in a tip as the carry out like person. It wasn't like you had to, but some people would do it, and I would straight up snake my way up there so I could get those tips.
Well,
And
yeah,
I
you
would
want
keep
them.
Well, of
yeah,
course.
yeah,
So it's one of
yeah.
those
But
I'm
you
like,
snaked your way
if
up.
people-
but
You went-
Domino's to me is an exception of that because it's a restaurant. Like you actually like make the pizzas. It's not like
Yeah, but the chefs don't get tipped. Well, do they tip out chefs now?
No.
Why are you
Okay.
looking at Mark?
Regular
Does he work at
chefs?
Domino's?
But I think like
No, I'm
Has he ever
talking.
been a
Mark
chef?
used to be a chef.
Yeah. So no,
Oh.
we never. No, but we made money. I mean,
Yeah, they
all
made
my
money.
chefs-
That's what I'm
Okay,
saying.
okay. How about I served at Native New Yorker? I would have to tip out the bar back,
Yeah.
The barback busboy.
the busboy.
Yep.
After they average what I should have made in tips, even though that's not what's in my
Yeah.
apron after that. And still, the server gets the brunt end of the deal. I was attentive. I
Yeah,
was extra
no,
for this tip, and now
I just
the
never
bar
agreed.
back-
I never agreed with the
For- yeah.
percentages,
I
the
never-
tip out
yeah.
percentages, because
Yeah.
yes, the busters cleared your tables for you while you were, so you could take care of your customers
And get
your bar
another
backs were,
flip?
yeah. So I understand that they should get a little bit. I just never liked the percentage. They got too
I
much.
don't-
If you
I
ask
didn't
me,
either.
they need to be paid more. Everyone needs to be paid more.
Yeah, because once again, I was making $2.32 an hour.
That's
Yeah.
And
I
then
never got
I
that.
was still tipping on a busy night. I was tipping out the bar back and the busser, and So you don't get everything that's
When I
in your
first
pocket.
moved
Yeah.
to Arizona and started at my first salon, I made $6 an hour. And when I would ask for a raise, they said, "You want a raise, you better get faster."
Or sell product.
Yeah. There was never like, "Oh, okay, we get," it's like I started at $6 an hour. Minimum wage was $8.25. Like,
That's how I never understood just like serving and waitressing and all that kind of stuff. People who do it and
but
make a killing
servers
doing it,
make more money than hairdressers do.
Oh yeah.
see, and that's
They don't have to have a license.
but then again, and I'm not gonna discredit you guys, but like they can have 4 or 5 tables at once. Where like Andy, when you do my hair, it takes damn 4 or 5 hours alone because I have so much head and hair.
Amen.
So it's one of those like you guys kind of get screwed in that aspect that you can only maybe handle 6, 7 people a day, just depending where they're gonna have table after table after table.
We do like 30 haircuts a day. It's crazy.
But it's just straight haircuts. If I had a suite and I was doing colors and everything like that, yeah, that's where they make the money because that's all pocket to them besides their rent.
Yeah.
We choose
So
because we don't like the chemistry of color. So at the same time, we're getting penalized for that.
yeah.
I choose it.
Andy better never not do whatever because she's the only one that makes my hair. My little wispies that I play with every day. I just think of Andrea when I'm at my
Great
desk,
job. So
and I'm like, oh, my little wispy.
I'll let you know when I
what the
decide to
hell is a
move my
wispy though?
my own
It's like
city.
a little bang, whatever, off to the side. That's what I call them.
So this is what I want to know. What are your thoughts on Google reviews? Do you think that they have too much power or not enough power?
Too much.
Too much for
Social
sure.
media has way too much power.
Because we deal with that. at my
Reviews.
work.
Reviews have too much power.
I agree.
Because
Yeah.
back in the day, it was if you did a good job, nobody's gonna sell you. If you suck, that's how word of mouth is gonna say you suck, and that's how they put it in the review status. That's how it is. And my generation didn't leave reviews,
Yeah.
But
I mean, they're
but
definitely
people go
helpful
out of
and
their
everything
way.
like
People
that.
will definitely go out of their way to leave a bad review, but they won't. You have to almost beg for a good review.
Exactly. Unless you're going to give them something to give you a good review,
Yes.
they're not going to do it. Because we're a small business, the company that I work for. So that one bad review, my manager is so hell bent on Google.
Well, it drops your
reviews and
rating.
Yelp reviews.
Like it drops
Yes.
your rating. Like, and one review shouldn't drop your rating out of like, yeah, the way the review system's set up, it's like almost like Common Core math.
I
to
have
me.
chosen to not use a service just off the reviews. If I see, you can tell the fake
That's
ones
what
and
I'm
real
saying.
ones now.
Yes.
So
But I can't tell the fake of the real ones because
yeah, some of them are just so AI generated that it just sucks. What?
I'm just laughing at my dog.
Oh.
But I get what you're saying. But my thing is too, it's like, well, I feel like the next generation just uses it as a way of like a temper tantrum.
Oh, definitely.
So like I got a bad review the other day, and this is what happened. We do 20-minute haircut appointments, and when you book your appointment, you click a box and it says you realize if you are more than 5 minutes late, your appointment is canceled. If we can't,
could be up to the stylist discretion.
yes.
Because I'm too nice. I'll
I'm
be
pretty
behind
nice,
all
too.
day just to cater to the 10-minute late guy.
Yes, if they're a good tipper.
Yeah.
But so this guy shows up late to his appointment, and I'm doing a haircut. He was 12 minutes late to his 20-minute appointment, and so the next one was already there. So I was like, I took this one back after like 10 minutes and offer. So I'm cutting this other kid's hair. I didn't even talk to this client. I didn't cut his hair. I didn't even like do any interactions with him. Okay. My assistant manager was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, you're 12 minutes late to your appointment." So she started the next one, but when she finishes this, she can take you back, or we can reschedule you. Just offering all these things. Well, he got all pissy and was like, "No, I'm good," and then left. Well, this mofo wrote me a 1-star review and said, "Avoid Andy at all costs. Horrible experience."
Now, are you or your bosses responding to that interview? Because you can respond to
Yes,
them.
they did, but they first have to like talk to me about it and ask me what
Right.
happened.
I hope they respond.
Because
about
Andy
it.
didn't have a clue that he left a review.
I
first
had
of
no
all.
idea. Like
Because she never interacted with him.
I
Right.
had no idea. So
Right.
then-
Well, I hope someone responds in
Well-
your defense because that's
Oh,
a
they
lot of
did.
part. That's
They
a lot
did.
of that's a lot of the part I read though. If someone says, "Well, Andy sucks," and then I read, "Well, you were 12 minutes late. That's why I took someone else." I'm like, "All right, this guy's just throwing a tantrum."
yeah, I didn't respond, but my bosses had my back when I told them what happened.
Good.
And so then I was like, I'm really blessed with my clients. And so I have a few of them. They sit down and I'm like talking to them. And I'm like, hey, I need you guys to do me a favor. Okay. I need you to rally. Got this 1-star review, literally broke my heart. And I would rather him say that I had a crummy haircut than say I'm like a horrible experience, because we all know I'm a great experience. So yeah, I mean, like, people only come for my mediocre haircuts, but they come for the laughs. But so I was like, I need you guys to write me some reviews. And I didn't know that my work will pay you if you get good reviews. So I got these reviews. So I had like 5 clients write me reviews so that this.
All right, so go to Andy's hair salon and write how great Andy
But
is.
listen,
Yes.
Right now.
So I have to tell you what my client Gustavo wrote. I said, Gus. And Gustavo looks exactly how you think he looks. Okay?
He drops the F-bomb constantly, but at the same time, like,
How racist was that going to be?
Yes.
I mean,
I was going to say, what does Gustavo look like to you, Mark?
To me, Gustavo is a Brazilian
See,
trash collector.
to me, he's like the
San Pablo.
the German major.
Mark, he's not like you think he looks, because I never knew like his name was Gustavo because I just saw him as Gus, and I thought he was from New York.
He is. Well, he's from New York.
Okay, well,
No, he's
okay,
not from
but
New
then
York.
you
He's
told
from
me that
Texas.
he's Mexican, so
He is Mexican.
Is he
you
fat?
can't be from.
Is he
New
plump?
York,
No,
like-
he's like 6'2" and giant muscles.
But
He
he's got
talks
the
like
New
this.
Yorker.
Yeah, he's funny.
He's got the New Yorker, so I didn't think he had any lick of racism.
But
Mark.
anyway, you guys have to listen. So I've been cutting his hair for like a while. He gets a skin fade, and he drives all the way from Scottsdale to come see me. And I told him, like, Gus, I need you to write me a review. He's like, oh, I hate doing that shit. I'm like, I need you to do it, please. He's like, fine, for you. This is his review that my bosses and everybody got to read.
The owners even.
I have been getting my haircuts from Andy for months, and my hairstyle has been fire. I swear, every time I come home, the wife wants to jump my bones. I live in Scottsdale, but I will drive to the store just because of her. I saw earlier a post of this guy, Dylan, bashing her, and he must be on his time of the month or have the wrong person. Only book with Andy, that's what I say. Plus, she cleans up the bushy eyebrows every time.
Damn, I
Nice.
should go put that thing.
I said,
Funny,
go,
Gustavo. I
Gus.
thought the same thing.
No, Andy held me down in the chair and said, I'm going to do those eyebrows. And I said, go for it.
I'm like, girl, I might have to put my foot on your chest for this, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Pulling that shit out. It's coming. Well, that's cool. That's nice.
It was nice, but that's what I'm
I
saying.
was dying. I was like, oh my God, he did not say that. But I was just laughing because
Gotta
like,
keep the mic up. Dude.
Yes.
You can't
She's
keep
just
going.
twirling it like a baton.
You're-
like,
you're-
That's how Mark did it.
You're actually doing much.
We had to attach his to his head because he did the
We're
same
hearing
fucking
like,
thing.
hello,
Okay,
hello,
Mark.
hello.
okay, Bart.
But
Okay, Bart.
but mic stands are just too old school.
Oh, whatever. People like that.
Thanks, Mark. Thanks for the heads up on
I
that.
got you. No problem.
But we had a similar situation. Like a lot of our reviews on our thing has nothing to do with what we do as a business. It was because this car got cut off by one of our vans.
Stop.
We drive a big ass van with glass racks and all this shit on it. They can't see it. So this guy calls into the office and he's like, well, your guy hit me, blah, 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 blah. He's like, but there's damage already on my car, so it's not that noticeable. And I'm like, then what do you want from me? Like, I can talk to my guy, but I'm pretty sure, and then my tech comes in just whining and crying about it, whatever. But the guy went and left a review. It has nothing to do with what we do as a service, how our techs work, how the office works. It's just because that guy got cut off in
And the whole
traffic.
business suffered because of that one low review. That's what I'm saying. Like it shouldn't affect the whole overall,
There's
the overall
supposedly
review.
a way that you can go in and actually like report it and then write up like this has nothing to do with whatever. Because then my manager was like, I didn't know that, and then she spent 20 minutes trying to rebuttal every 1-star review. So yeah, no, I
Yeah,
don't
so
think reviews
that's
should have
proof
heavy-
of them throwing a tantrum, and it shouldn't be the rating shouldn't be how they're rated.
Yeah, Mark, let's talk about your reviews.
Yeah.
Have you gotten
Oh
any?
yeah, it's tough with
whatever.
you're with your DJ. So listen, when you're DJing, if you seriously can read a review that's a negative and then 3 reviews later, it's a positive review about the same guy. And so I always tell them, well, we read some bad reviews. I go, well, did you read a little farther down? Because if you read them, you'll see that there's 2 reviews about how great he did.
Yeah, but the bad reviews shouldn't linger on the further down the great ones. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why
like you're trying to sell other people's personalities. And
A lot of sites are doing, though, the best review and worst review. They put those at the top so you get the conflicting, you get to see the good and the bad. That's why. That's why I've noticed.
I've just learned that I just hit reviews and then I just go to newest.
Shauna
I
doesn't
don't-
know
there you
what
go.
she's doing. Okay, she can't even close a tab. Like you don't.
I
Have
can't.
To you don't
So
have to listen to her.
I'm proud of
about
myself
tech.
that I can fucking siphon out the reviews because
That's
I
right.
can't.
That's
have
right.
you guys ever fucked up a haircut?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. I almost said it like too quick. I'm like, dear Lord. Was
Yes.
it recently?
Caveat: have you fucked it up on
Whoa.
purpose?
Oh,
Has there been
yeah.
someone that came in and you're like, "Fuck this"?
I
person?
wanted to.
Many times I've wanted to.
I wanted to.
So you guys haven't, though. Do you know
No.
anybody that has?
like voluntarily fucked up a haircut?
Yeah, on
no.
purpose.
No, because
Once.
I don't want that review.
You know the first, or
No,
you did it?
I did it once.
And now you got to go into it.
Okay.
Watch your
Okay,
reviews now. You sure you want to go into this? We can edit this out.
No, it's
Well,
fine.
that would involve editing, but
And I'll tell
when she was
tell
a
you
wee
after
lass.
Andy, I'll tell you I didn't deliberately fuck up a haircut, but I'll
you
tell you
fucked
my
it up.
situation.
So this is what happened. I was a newer stylist. I was working in Fantastic Sam's, and this lady comes in, and she is known for being like a pain in the ass. She is Asian, so she has like that tricky Asian hair.
Tricky Asian.
And then she always uses a fucking coupon and tips you like $1. So this is Vicky. So Vicky comes in, and I had like the Karen haircut at this time, and she's like, "Oh, I like her hair. Can she cut my hair?" And they said, "Yeah, sure." And I'm like, "Oh shit!" So she comes back, and I have to do the Karen cut. She has a cowlick that keeps sticking out in certain ways.
I have cowlick.
Yeah, and so I'm telling her like I can't,
Probably good
and
luck
I'm
in there.
telling her like you have to style it like this or it's gonna do it. Like it's gonna like stick out. And she's like, "No, you just have to pull it forward and cut it out." And I said, "I can't cut it out because if you brush your hair back, you're gonna have a giant hole like where you should have hair." And she's like, "No, you just cut it out." And I'm like, "You can't just cut out a cowlick." So this lady is like arguing with me, and I'm like, "I can't do that with you." So then I bring my best friend over, who is my manager, and I'm like, "Jess, can you please explain to her and like, can you take a look at this?" So Jessica's like working on her, and she's like, "Okay," and she's like, "No, like you see, it still kind of sticks out." She's like, "Yeah, but that's just because of how it's drying. You need to style it for anyway." It's like going on, and she's like, "You just need to cut it out." So by the end of being there for an hour with this one lady, and then knowing that it's 30 minutes past close, and I'm like on a time-based commission, knowing she's going to tip me $1 and use a coupon, I held my comb to that lady's head, and I just cut that bitch out.
okay. So wait, you
But she
did
told you to.
what the customer asked, so you didn't do
Yes.
anything wrong.
You
Yes.
can cut a cowlick. Holy, the girl was right.
Like, oh man! But I intentionally fucked it up, knowing that it was gonna look like shit. But I just could not sit there and argue with Vicky with an eye anymore.
And a month later, she came back and asked for you, right?
No,
Oh.
no.
Don't want her. She cut Calrick.
Yeah, she,
She cut cowlick wrong.
like so I'm like,
Freaking head, I'm sorry.
Hey, good fortune.
Cowlick wrong. Pissed me off.
so yeah, that was the one. But there has been times because we're not machines where like like someone's hair is grown out and like you're going and you're like cutting their hair and you're like, "Damn, who fucking cut your hair?" That I was like, "This is kind of shitty." And
Dear
then,
God.
and then you go over and you're like, "Oh, I cut your hair last, so I'm sorry." Like,
I like it. They come in twice a year and they're like, "I don't know what I want. You're the professional. I didn't bring my crystal ball to work. I don't know anything."
That's literally me with Andy. Though. I'm like,
You know what? You
All
should,
right, so
do you ever fuck with them and just turn on the razor and go?
I tell him this one kid came in and he's like sometimes they talk to you like you're stupid. And so I just give it kind of back to him. Like this one kid's like, like I just want you to cut it. Like I want you to cut it straight across with some texture, but like not a bowl cut. Like, but I want you to cut it like straight across. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, well, I don't know what to tell you. Like it's a bowl cut Wednesday, so we only do bowl cuts today.
Do you ask guys how they want the back of their neck rounded or squared?
I do.
Yes.
I do just because.
I get asked it every time. I'm like, you know what?
I don't see it.
I never look back there. I don't give a shit what you do.
That's the main answer we get.
I go triangle.
Yeah.
Well,
bring it to a point. I'm going to use that next time. Just bring it to a point.
Bring it to a point at the end. Absolutely. I want a triangle.
We just like some of the stuff that people say to you too is like.
And then the douchebags come in and they're like scrounded. Okay,
What
you
is
mean
scrounged?
straight across with rounded corners?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Or-
but you made it up, so scrounded. So I'm
Or-
gonna laugh and I'm gonna.
Or the people that come in, they're like, listen, I just really need a haircut, but like I don't want to take a lot off, but like I just need a better shape, but I need you to like do this, but like don't take too much off. I don't want it to look any different.
And then you don't take too much off, and they're like, "Can you take more off?" No, you told me not to, and now
Back there not touching the hair,
Yes.
just working the scissors.
Yes.
Snip, snip, snip.
Oh,
snip,
so
snip,
you
snip.
want an air cut? Because I can give you an air cut. I can make it look like I'm cutting
And
nothing.
apparently I can take out cowlicks.
Yes,
I can
Yes.
take out cowlicks.
that's my superpower.
And
bitch.
and if you sit there and act like you could do a better job, I'm gonna hand you the scissors and the comb, and I'm gonna tell you can do a better job than
I
me.
can do a better job.
Yes.
Look at my head.
No, so that's what I did.
I had this
said,
one
"Here you
guy-
go. You can do a better job."
I
don't
had
know
this
why you're-
one guy come in, and I'm trying to do a fucking skin fade on him, which is hard, by the
What the
way.
hell is a skin fade?
Where you bring your fade down to your skin.
What fade?
You have to
this
use a
side-
box shaver and get
Listen,
him
you
like
don't
a
have
barber.
hair, so you don't have to worry about it.
Those are big words for
That
Elmo.
shit.
So
Very,
I'm doing
very.
a skin fade. And
Mr.
he's-
Mark, who cuts his own hair, doesn't know what a skin fade is. Get it together, Mark.
Jesus,
Get it together.
So he's like falling asleep and moving his head. And he's like, "Oh, sorry." So I'm trying my best to make it like a nice tight fade. So I'm done. He's like, looks at it and he goes, "Oh, like what happened to this side? Like it's a little off." I'm like, "I don't know. Maybe when you were headbanging, I probably just couldn't fucking get this." Like, he's like, "Well, what do you think?" And I'm like, "Well, I think that maybe you should have a cup of coffee before you come see me next time." Like, you laugh, but I say these things to people, and they laugh with me. You're so funny. My boss, Christy, told me, "Andy, there's shit that you say to people that if other people said it, I'd have to fire them." She's like, "But you say it," and these clients are like, "That's so funny, Andy. You're so
You
right."
could get away with things.
Yes.
I've been able to get away
But
with
once
things. If
again,
you're
that's
likable,
why we make good tips, because we're not the generation that acts like
talk.
you're interfering on their game, on their phone or whatever.
We want a tip
We're
for
still
nothing.
trying to achieve that just little extra.
Okay,
So, millennials? You guys are millennials, right?
No.
I'm a millennial.
You're a millennial. What are you?
51, whatever
Oh, you're
that
Gen
is.
X?
Yes.
Oh, all
Okay.
right. Oh, cool. Sorry.
two millennials.
I'm sorry, between that and pronouns, I get really confused.
And whatever.
I was born.
What's pie? You're in between. You're borderline, man.
He's an
You're an
X.
Xer, barely though.
You're on the cusp.
He's just an X. He has no more Ys.
No, he definitely doesn't have like an any.
No.
Right?
That was a good joke. That was good, witty right there.
That was pretty witty. You're all right. So,
But yeah.
I like her. I like the barber stories, and I like the customer service stories. And it was way better in customer service back when there was no social media. And
Do you still have the hotline?
which hotline? No, I don't have the hotline.
What, did you have the loser line? Was
yeah,
it-
we-
was
No.
it the loser line?
I was going to suggest that maybe people
which
call
is
in
the
and
show.
leave their
Well, when
customer
you see
service
those on
horror stories.
Oh my God! I mean, they're just.
They can send us videos and we'll post it, okay? Once we go live, people, send us.
We never had nicknames because there was no video. So Karens and fucking, we never had those. I mean, I don't know what we would bitches.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
Dude,
that's what we called them. I mean,
douche, chode.
yeah, they
you're-
weren't
yeah.
freaking really giving names. We just
No.
kind of look. Here comes a bitch. Oh, okay, she's a bitch.
You know, I saw a meme on Facebook the other day that made me laugh. My dad posted it, and if you know my dad, you'd understand why this is even funnier because he has like Asperger's. It said, "Do you think Linda ever listened?" That was like, yeah,
That's pretty funny.
it was pretty good. I was like, Dale, that's a good one.
Yeah, your dad's a good guy.
He's
so
funny.
It's fun. So yeah, things are. Customer service is just.
It's interesting. So I think everybody
Very.
in the whole world should try it because
Everybody should have to.
I feel
1
like-
year customer service.
like people.
Just so you know how to be a
Forget the
customer.
military.
Yeah, I'm gonna say people think like military. Bitch, go work at a drive-through.
But military's not even a year. You got to go through 4 weeks of boot camp, and then you got to sign your life
I
away.
really think that should actually be like required
should.
college course. Work while you're in college, you have to work a year in customer service.
I mean, in high
Yeah.
school,
Food retail.
I had to do child development. My niece could not believe that I failed child development. I said, "Well, why do you think I don't have kids?" That's common sense, right?
I think everyone should have to do it.
So
They should make
everybody, it should
required part of
be
their
a
college.
requirement of life.
Customers.
Customer service.
I think
Mark,
everyone
because
needs to experience
the
it.
ones that are them.
Maybe not a year, but you could do.
No, no.
No.
Okay, yeah, a year. Well, no, a year.
9 months, a school year.
I'm just saying,
While you're in school, you'll get credit for working at McDonald's.
it definitely changes you.
But
when
I
you
didn't
work-
get credit for working at McDonald's.
I'm
still
saying
had
that's
to
what they
go and work at McDonald's.
I'm saying that's what they should do now, so people maybe get treated.
It hardens you.
But we can't because now they have the kiosk where they place their own order
Good
and
point.
everything else.
It
you know?
makes you put
and
up with
plus,
more, so it
McDonald's
hardens
doesn't now. McDonald's when you say bus, it doesn't
I'm,
phase them.
I'm willing to bet though that if McDonald's was getting free labor, that they would get away. You'll go get rid
well,
of the
their
kiosk.
food might be
and use
better.
No,
they might
no.
Go back to
If
originally.
McDonald's didn't have to pay for the person, they were getting college credit for it.
That's
They would
true.
get rid of the kiosk.
Jim for president.
You me too. Yes.
Please go.
No, I agree.
Oh,
But I
and
agree.
let me tell you something further.
Turn off his mic right now. The egos are back, and I don't
Dear
like
Lord,
it.
Don't give them that kind of power. Are you kidding me?
So, my first job, I have to tell you this story about the guy that called the police on me at Wendy's. Had a client, or not a client, a guest that. Sorry, here it
Client
goes.
at Wendy's? What were you doing at Wendy's?
I've never been called a client at Wendy's when I go in.
He liked my baked potatoes. Anyway. Anyway, I had a customer call the police on me about a Baconator meal. So in Maine, the weather is pretty crazy. A lot of like snow, all kinds of weather. I was taking this order, and I was like, hi, thanks for choosing Wendy's, blah, blah, blah. What can I get for you? This guy's like, hi, I'd like a Baconator meal, double. And I'm like, okay, would you like that small, medium, or large? He's like, medium. I'm like, okay, what would you like to drink? A Coke. I'm like, great. Your total's going to be like $9.63 at the first window. And he's like, nope, your sign right here says 99 cents. And I was like, what? He's like, yeah, he's like, your sign right here says it's 99 cents. The meal's 99 cents. I'm like, oh, I'm really sorry that the sign says that, but our meal is not 99 cents. So he's like, well, that is false advertising, and I could sue you, and I'm going to call the police because that's stealing. And I'm like, okay, well, unfortunately, I cannot sell you this meal for 99 cents.
Whoever came up with the false advertising, that sentence, when did that start?
But who says that at fucking Wendy's?
And it's
Everybody.
every food commercial on TV.
But who
It's
is-
every food commercial.
Who expects a Baconator for 99 cents?
That guy.
That guy.
So he
Because,
did-
go ahead.
No, it's fine. My manager did get on there and like was talking to him, and he's like, "I'm sorry, sir. We just can't serve you, and this isn't gonna blah blah blah. Please leave." So he pulls over in the parking lot and calls the police.
Oh, Jesus.
The Orono police have to like roll up, and then they have to like talk. You just see him out there talking to
They
this
pull
guy.
their guns because that's probably the only time.
Yeah,
we're
the,
okay. Ooh, it ain't coming out.
So they come in and they're sitting there talking to the guy, and the guy's like all like upset about it, and they just finally like look at him, and then he comes in and he goes, "Did this guy just call the police on you guys for this?" And I go, "Yeah," and he's like, "Okay." Well, we're just gonna ask him to leave. But we're like, "Thanks." So he leaves, and they're like, "We're not going to do anything because this is Maine, and obviously the sign fell off. Like, there's nothing else advertising."
Like the $8.99 sign?
Yes, because
the
it was
8
like
fell
those
off.
stickers.
God.
Yeah, it like it's like this is before the boards were, the
Digital.
digital
Yeah,
that we
digital.
have now.
Fancy.
Andy, no one can see your little jazz hands.
Oh shit! But yeah, so that was quite the experience.
They could hear your jazz hands. As they can hear your smile, they can hear your jazz hands.
My God.
They definitely feel it. But
Everybody should do. That's what we all decided
yes,
on. Everybody
so
should
that's
do
what
customer
everybody
service.
should learn from this.
Yeah.
I like that. That was a good segment. I like on customer service. So now I got stuck doing the game this week. We were trying to. You will come up with a game one of these days. So we're going to take a 2-minute break. Then we're coming back and we're going to see how good our hairstylists are. So we're going to see what they can do.
All right, I give up on the bumper music. I'm sorry.
All right, guys.
Okay, sorry.
Welcome back, guys.
Missed on Glee.
So we just went back on our break, and we are not sober any longer. Just in case anyone was wondering. So
Anyone that's listened pretty much
Yes.
knows by this time you probably want to turn it off.
Yeah, they usually don't get it this far.
yes, but
If you made it this far, thank you.
so Mark has made us a game that we're gonna end our episode with.
I always have games. Games are fun. We think most of them are fun.
The
Yes.
Game Master.
Since we are sticking with the hairstyling theme of our lovely ladies and everything, this is basically a game of real or fake hair. So I'm going to give you a celebrity, and you're going to tell me if they have real hair or is it fake hair.
Okay.
What's the
right.
prize? I want to know the prize. And
Let's see what.
I'm not going to go all
They-
in without a prize
They can
mark.
go, on our website.
Yes, we'll post you on our website, and you can have a comeback episode.
Yeah, that's good.
You haven't given away any prizes since that
We haven't given
Tennessee
and
Williams
Renko-
sings the
You
blues
know
or
what?
whatever.
You can have an Our Warped World coffee
Yes,
mug.
you can. Have
No,
I can
that's
have-
mine.
No,
I have
I'm taking this one tonight.
No, that one is mine.
That's his.
I always take a souvenir. I'm going to
have-
fight
No.
you for it. I'm going to fight you for it.
Take that lamp next to you. That cup's mine.
Glad we're
I
playing.
can't
All right.
take
Here we
this.
go.
Go to the
I can't
game.
take
Go to the
it.
game. Go to the
Jim,
game.
you're going to start.
I'm going to start.
Yes, you are. Okay, so real or fake hair? Keira Knightley.
Who is she?
Fake hair.
Fake
yes,
hair.
you are correct. Fake hair. Yes.
Way to go, Jim.
Thank you.
job.
Thank you.
Way to go. Do you know who she is, Jim?
She was in those vampire movies.
Oh, okay.
All right,
So
are you
it
ready?
wasn't a shot in the dark.
Kayla.
Okay.
Katy Perry.
In what aspect?
No, it's just what.
I did go with the extensions or no extensions.
No, okay, so let me explain that. She's a paparazzi taking a picture. She's not on stage wearing any of their wigs, or they're not doing anything like that.
Wait, well,
This is
you
their
should have
real
explained that. You should have explained that
hair.
in the
Okay,
beginning.
I did that now. So
We'll say real.
yes, Katy Perry has real hair. That's good. So okay,
Yay!
you guys are
We
doing,
had
you
faith.
guys are doing pretty good with this. Okay, Charlie Sheen.
Real.
Yes, fake hair. He wears a toupee.
Damn.
Well, it's a damn good
He
toupee.
wears a toupee. Okay, all right. Ben Affleck.
Oh, that's real.
Affleck.
What?
Fake. His hair
Shut
is
up.
Fake. He is almost bald. He wears a toupee. So
He
he
still
does.
looks
Are you
good.
sure it's a toupee or they went to Turkey and got a hair
No,
replacement?
It
Because
doesn't
my
matter.
yes,
It's
it
not-
does.
It's not his
A
real
toupee
hair.
is not the same as a
Wait.
hair
If she's
replacement.
the guest, does she know that we run the game?
I
Okay,
know.
Here we go. Are
Is
you
he
ready?
is he not just a member? He's also the president.
He's also the yes. All right. Okay. Let's see. Kendall Jenner.
Oh, that's just
Come
me.
on.
Yes.
I'm going to say real.
It is real. Yes. He's two. Look at he's 2 for 2 over there. Okay. All right. Wow. Okay. You ready? Harry Styles. Yes, these guys are doing well. All right, here we go. Okay.
That's his real name.
But
Yeah, where's my
All
my
right,
snap
you
this
ready?
thing?
Matthew McConaughey.
Real.
Fake.
Fuck
He's
you.
fake. He is
Fuck
fake.
you, Mark. You're picking. You're
I
picking.
is. Matthew
You're picking all of these. No.
Matthew McConaughey. It's fake. I'm sorry. I'm just,
I need proof. I need proof.
All right. AJ McLean from the Backstreet Boys.
Oh, his hair is real. He doesn't have any.
It's fake hair. It's fake. It's fake.
How come the two non-hair stylists are getting all the good, or getting all of them right, and we're getting them wrong? Mark, it's a conspiracy, Mark.
All right, are you ready? Here we go.
I bet they looked at the
Jude
answers.
Law.
Who?
Jude Law.
Can you use that in a sentence?
I saw a Jude Law movie.
Was his hair
Can you-
fake or real?
Can you name a Jude Law movie?
Jude, just
I don't know him.
Take a guess.
You gotta take a guess.
I will say, let's see, Jude Law. I know he was. I'm gonna say fake.
Yes, it is fake by a good guess.
That was process of elimination.
That was just his age.
50, guys. It's not that hard.
Process of elimination.
All right, here we go. We'll see if you know this.
Process of what?
Richard Gere.
Oh, he's hot for an old guy.
No, he has real hair.
I would have said real.
He
Real
has us second guessing
hair.
ourselves. Mark, you're not in charge of games anymore.
All right, here we go.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Are you
I'm
ready?
the guest. No, I don't know if I'm ready.
Emma Stone.
Fake.
It's real. Oh, I don't know if I want you cutting any hair I have. I don't know. My God.
Well, damn, you have me use the process of
All right.
elimination, and then you have me second guessing myself.
Are
I
you
can't
ready?
do
Here
it.
we go.
Okay.
Tyga.
Fake.
Fake. Yes, that's very good. Okay, last round.
What is it, Tiger or Tyga?
No, it's Tyga.
Tyga.
Okay,
Tyga.
Who's
okay,
that?
okay.
You ready?
Oh my God.
Can I have someone from this century?
Beyonce.
No, from last century. Oh, Beyonce's got to be fake.
Real.
I got one wrong.
It's real hair. All right.
Her
it
hair is real?
Yes,
Well,
so
yeah,
she's not
real-
like, if you just see it,
Yeah,
yes,
it's
her
human hair. It's human hair.
All
Not,
right.
not.
Chris Hemsworth.
I would say
Yes, it is real. Good job.
Poor
Good
girl.
job.
You need to
got that
come
one wrong.
join
That
our
was good.
side.
Okay,
Come
that
join
was
our
good. All
side.
right, you ready?
Do I have a
Tom
choice?
Cruise.
Fake.
Real. It's real.
that man has
No, that's it's got real hair. That's his real hair.
has plugs.
She was over. She didn't get one right. Dear Lord, at least you got one. Dear God. Oh shit. That was awful. All right, I can't get over that. Okay. All right, last one. Timothy Chalamet.
I don't even know who the fuck that is.
It's an
What is he
actor.
in?
Just go for process elimination,
It's
and
50-50.
you'll be better than me.
I'm going to say real.
Timothy Chalamet is real.
Yeah!
Yes, I still think Jim, who does not
Jim
know
should
anything
cut
about
I am
everybody's
the only
hair.
one that sucks at real or fake hair.
You didn't even just finish in last. You didn't show up. It's like you didn't
You didn't even
study
show
this.
up.
Your
didn't
license
even
is being
try.
revoked.
That was
Maybe they should tip the Canes people.
Yeah, maybe they should. God. Well, that was fun though. So guys, see, Andrea, I like that you did this. We need to do this more often
Oh,
now.
thanks.
It shouldn't be a vote. We should just do 50-50. I think that's
We should just
fair.
do the process of elimination.
Yeah, I mean, I
It's
don't want to
fine.
lose, so I don't want to vote.
Yeah, because who's the only loser walking out of here?
Yes, that's it. Oh, we just got hung up on by
That was-
our guest. Oh, my
She
God.
out. She out.
She's done. But it was fun. I'm glad this was something we did. I'm happy with that.
Mark, isn't there something that you wanted to tell our listeners?
Oh, for what? Okay, so I don't believe in resolutions, and I really don't. But my wife told me something that she heard from some guy about. I don't know.
That one
do it in the
thing.
butt. I don't know.
No, that was the
Oh, wait,
beginning.
that was a wrong conversation. Now that she was talking to a guy that said, now you see, I'm
Christ.
thinking of doing it in the butt. But anyway, she said, don't ever live the same year twice. And I kind of took that to heart. Don't ever live the same year twice. So, this is why the big change in here. And that's why I decided to go umpire. And maybe it's only going to be a res for a month. Maybe I'll get sick of it.
Yeah, most resolutions are
Slide
given
into
up
my
after
own.
a month.
But this I can't change. This was a big, definite change right here. And so I want to get more viewership, and we're going to go live, and we're going to do a bunch of different things. And
We're gonna
next
do some
time we
shit.
come back, you're going to see our neon signs, and we're gonna see where we can
Cut
take
to the
it in
point. Cut to the
2020.
point. Cut to the
Oh,
point.
she's back.
That's
She's
the-
back.
Oh, now she puts on. What about did security escort her
Yeah, I
out?
thought you left.
What exactly is your resolution per se?
The resolution is just to try to make this more than just a hobby this year. I would like to see if people I'm getting slowly but surely people on board that are actually having fun doing it. So my goal is maybe take it another level and see where we might be able to take it differently this year.
It's going to be fun.
I think
It
so.
will
I
be.
wish you all the best.
We want
It
you
will
along
be.
for the ride. We want everybody in. We want to make it like everybody who loves us and they can come along.
So all
for
10 of you, come on over.
that is.
We'll see you
With
next
your
time.
$100 investment.
Yes.
For $100, that's all I need right now. But
Yes.
Andrea, you kick ass. So
There's
Thank
starving
you.
Any
podcasts in
last
Gilbert.
words?
Please send $100 to save a starving podcast
Save a
post.
starving podcast. That's awesome. Save a starving podcast. .org. We even got to get a .org. We can't get a .net.
No, .gov.
That .gov would be good too. But guys, love you, everyone.
That was a good one, guys.
It was a good time.